So the cost control is an attempt to obtain the maximum efficiency from the staff without compromising the standards and of the operating performance. So our aim is to obtain the maximum efficiency from the staff without compromising the standards. So it's not about we are going to reduce the headcount. It's not reducing the staff to the minimum, right? To minimize the cost. It what will happen if you do? It will happen. It may happen the poor quality of products if you just without reduce the number of staff without thinking. It may have a higher labor turnover because the people get scared that they are just reducing the people or they get stressed in terms of job, and then you can get customer dissatisfaction as well because people the guest may not be happy again, and then also you will be decreased sales volume, so you are actually getting more problems rather than solving the problems. So the focus is on maximizing the productivity and business performance in line with the established standards. So how we are controlling the labor cost? The first step is to establish the standards. Understand what is the standard, right? So the how we are going to establish the standards. So the standards can be applied in both quality and the quantity, right? So the quality standards means what is the recipe, how big, what is the, what gonna be my ingredients, and then how my presentation will look like, how my order taking will be, and how much will be the serving time. So these are my standards of quality. We discussed in the previous that the recipe it has to be pre-cut. How you are going to use pre-cut, you are going to use in-house sauces, or what will you do? So and then presentation standard is can be simple, can have a complex design, and then the order taking can be who will do the order taking. Can it be manual? Is it manual or can we use a tablet or something to use it faster? And then the serving time means if let's say you want to you have a service standard of 3 minutes or maybe 1 minute. Within 1 minute you need to take the or within 15 minutes you need to serve the staff, serve the food. So means you need to have more people so that they can quick faster, right? But if your standard is 30 minutes, then you can wait. But the guest is waiting. You need to bear in mind, right? So the first thing is to establish that standard. What is important for us? What is the minimum time we will accept? Then only we can design on the labor part. Okay, and then the necessary resources to add the employees. So what are we going to do? What we are going to give them a measuring equipment? Are we going to give them the molds so that they can just cut fast, like a cookie cutter, right? And then are we going to give them a trolley or a tray to carry the things? Or are we going to give them the pre-printed order taking forms or digital solutions? So what are the source of equipments we are ready to spend? That is part of the standards, right? Then you do a time motion study with these two after these two, right? Not before this. So the time and motion study is have you heard of time and motion study? Time and motion study is usually used in the factory where you are doing a repeated job every time. So how much time it will take for me to do this job? So means for example, how much time it will take for me to go to from kitchen to the guest table? How much time it will take for me to carry the food? How much time it will take for me to carry the plates? How much time it should take for me to clean clean the table? How much time it should take for me to clean the order to take the order from the guest? That is important. Huh? It's not just like okay, you tell the guest and then he take the order and then okay, done, finished. Order taking is itself a very complex process. Then you need to greet the guest, then he will ask you. You need to give the suggestions. You need to upsell, right? So it depends on the standard. If your standard is just only take the order and then finish, okay, done. So you are not upselling. You are not giving the staff enough time to upsell any other beverages, any other menu which is high cost, or suggest anything to them, right? Because you are not giving them any time to do these kind of things. He will not suggest. So what will happen? The restaurant may lose the business, right? So the time and motion study is to understand how much time I would allow the guest, my staff, to perform this task up to the standard I need. right? So how much time it will take for me to take an order? Order means complete order. The guest is sitting, chit chatting, upselling, suggestions. This is all the part of the process. It's not that means you need to define, okay, after 15 seconds, I will stop my order taking and I will go somewhere else. Not like that. Average. On an average, how much time it will take? On an average, how much time it will take to serve the, because serving also is important, right? Maybe you are bringing the food in the dishes. So there are two ways of serving. One is you bring the dish, put on the table, serve by yourself, right? Another way is you bring the dish, put on the table, take out your tongue and give it to the guests one by one. If there are four guests, you give them one by one. So how much time it will take? So it depends on the standard. So the first thing is we establish the standards, presentation, surveying, everything. We see what are the equipments we are giving them, and then we study the time and motion study to understand what time is this. For example, okay, only for example, vegetable, fruit cutting, butchering. What are the times taken, and then what is the time taken in cooking? The service we just discussed, how much time it will take to take the order, how much time it will take to serve the food, how much time it should take to clean the table. Even cleaning the table, it's again a very complex process. It's not just clean everything, dump into the trolley and bring it like, it's not like this. You need to clear the food first, separate the food, separate the bottle, separate the thing, put up the dish into trolley properly so that they don't spill over. Then you need to disinfect the table for the next guest, and then setup again, it depends on what kind of setup you are having. You may need a table mat, you are putting the only the plate and one knife and one fork, or you are setting up completely with all the forks and the glass, everything. So it depends on what are the standard, right? So how much time it takes, that is will define how many people's one staff can serve in a day, in a minute, in an hour, right? Then you will be able to define how many peoples I need to do the service based on my estimate standard, right? Just give me a minute. Okay, sorry. So you are clear on the establishing the standards. So first thing is the standard, establish the standards on all the aspects. Then you do the time motion study to define the productivity standards, and then we will do the monitoring later on, right?